Didn't get a CPDLC, we've got Zulu.
Let me try to find it.
All right.
Departure. Single transition outside. Squawk is 2527.
Southwest 1017, clear indication to sting a transition, then as filed, squawk 2527.
Southwest 1017, is that correct? Yeah.
27.
All right. Getting ready to do leg 5 from, Keflavik, Iceland to Shetland. So I'm just kind of sitting here. This is where I parked the last time. Really gusty conditions today, so I'm just going to try to get the aircraft ready to go and get going as quickly as possible. I will go ahead and, just for the purpose of recording this, talk about the flight plan real quick. Let me get things going here first. Okay. All right. GQS.
Good afternoon, Costera 2709. We're copying current information Papa on gate code 40.
Costera 2709. Good afternoon. Good to the Mike Lima Oscar Airport. The Tone 2 RNAV departure.
Okay. So now that that's aligning, I'll go ahead and just talk real quick about this release. Release not even really required for the type of flying I'm doing, but I'm just using SimBrief to plan it. So what we would do is get to operations here, sit down and go over this paperwork. I've highlighted a few things that I would normally look at. We're flight 1990 on the 27th to Echo Golf Papa Mike in a 319, and this is the tail number, and this is our release date, and time is good. Call sign again, departure destination. This is our cost index, average winds, average wind component, and ISA. Here's our alternate right here. If you add up the trip contingency, alternate, and reserves, we have to brakes released at roughly 7.5, and that'll give us 3 hours and 8 minutes. I've taken an extra ton, and with taxi that gives us a block out of 8.5. And let's see what I've put on board here. I think I put 8.6 on board. Yeah. So that's about a ton over minimum, so it's plenty of gas. So we'll move on here to the next page. This is our alternate routing right here, and time and fuel required at 32,000. No MELs for the aircraft. Its status is good. This is our departure and our flight plan. Here's some operational impacts if we go up a ton, down a ton, up a flight level, down a flight level, adjust our speed, so on and so forth. This is the impact that it's going to have on the flight plan. We're just going to fly what we planned, cost index of 25. I want to get airborne here, well, at least pushed out by 15:30 and hopefully airborne by 40. This is our passenger load today, and with cargo we got a payload of 15.6, zero fuel weight of 56.4, gives us a takeoff weight of 64.9 with 8.6. And with our burn today, it's going to be 60.7, so we're under load by 1.8. And then, of course, this is the flight plan. I've just highlighted a few things. The interesting thing about this trip, we'll look at the weather here in a second, has equipment codes here. Departure 1530, hour 31 to destination, and this is our alternate. We're 1990 Bravo. Date of flight is today. And let's see. I believe, I have to look at this. These are the times we're going to enter the FIRs. I'll have to look at it, though, again, on this particular flight plan. But anyway, again, here's our route. Mach 77, flight level 370, and this is our true airspeed here. So that's already been planned and loaded up into the FMS. Interesting weather. It doesn't feel like it's sitting in the aircraft here, but if you were really in the aircraft, you'd be getting blown around all over the place. Gusting to 44 right now. And that's about an hour old. It just turned an hour old. Let me get the current weather here. Gust 36, 11026, gust 36, broken at 3, overcast 4100, QNH is 1001. So, forecast weather is down here. Winds are supposed to go down. Looks like it's doing that now, becoming 12 to 16, gust at 38, and that looks like what it's doing. Our arrival is a very small runway. It's under 5,000 feet. And I don't think I'd have to look at it. Let me see. Not sure how aligned that is with the runway. Yeah, I hear you. Don't even have to look at it to know what it says. Let's see. So destination. Runway is 24 and 06, so a little bit of a crosswind when we get there. Gusting to 37, 140 at 22, gust 37, maybe some rain showers later on as well after our time of arrival. So an alternate's a little bit better, at least calmer winds. So that's the flight plan. I didn't mess with any NOTAMs. I don't really have time for it right now. So I'm going to keep this handy. And let's switch on over to the other display, and now we'll get things going here. Probably a little chilly. Let's get our APU going here. Wait on the batteries. We can do an engine fire test. I guess I should look down here. And let's see, everything looks good. All right.
Southwest 1017.
Oxygen.
27.
Jump over here.
Put 413. Oh, looks like it went through the CPDLC, or you're unable to pick it up.
All right.
No, but I have the clearance if you're ready to copy. I'll go to 413, you're cleared to the airport. You have a SIL 2 departure, Greenwood transition, that's as filed, squawk 3341. But 413 heavy, that's correct. You have an express departure clearance time 1810, about 25 minutes from now.
2010, thank you.
Temperature. Okay. All right. Need to get our runway in here first.
Current, good afternoon. Consider 2709. We're copy current with information Papa on gate box 14.
Consider 2709. Good afternoon. Clear to the Mike Lima outskirts airport. Via the Pound 2 RNAV departure. Deep transition. That's as filed. Squawk 3326.
All right.
Transition is deep and then on file for 326.
Okay.
Sir, 2709. Read that back. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Well, let's make sure we got the right departure.
Delta 1353. Delta 1353.
Oscu 1 Bravo. Oscu 1 Bravo. That's what I'm looking at. All right, let's try it again. Departure 1. Well, this is saying that that SID is no good off of that runway. But I'm looking at the SID. And it shows it is good. Okay, so 272, 221 should be, yeah, this is all jacked up. Jeez. 221. Make sure we're on the right one here. I might be looking at the wrong one. Oscum. Yeah, I'm on the right one. Okay, so 272, 221, 222 is at or below 7. 223 is at or below 10. And then 224 is at or below 13. Do not know why those didn't rock up, but we're fixing it. And then Oscum. Alright, so that is now the flight plan. There is no requirement there at 272. It's only 221 is at or below 6. Yeah, so we need to clear that out. And return. Okay, so 272, then 221 at or below 6, 222 at or below 7, 223 is at or below 10, 224 at or below 13, and then Oscom, there is no constraint whatsoever. And then after Oscom, it's Ratsu. Well, it just says direct Ratsu, so that's what we're going to put in there. Ratsu, upper 612, Bezga. Oh, for crying out loud. I need my map and it's not working. For crying out loud.
Your frequency will be 119.8 and walk 1702.
Okay, so the map is not working. Ratsu, Bezga, direct Pimos, and then EGPM. Alternate routing. Sum and Wick. S-U-M W-I-K. Let's see if it's going to give us, we got to close it out first. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be alright, so nothing there. Alright, let's get some performance here. Plus F, we'll go 144, 49, 51. And elevation is not 200, so we'll go 1200. And 1700 for the engine out. Flexin 5.9er. And flaps will be 1. And trim is going to be 0.9 down. Whoops. And it's going to be 33.7. Alright, looks good. So we can get our APU bleed on now. Alright, we're going to go with an initial altitude here of 10. Actually, we're going to go with a top altitude here of 13. That's set. And the last thing here is we'll put in our final numbers, which will go off of the paperwork.
Current, good afternoon. Consider 2709. We're copying current.
58.5 or 56.4 is the 0.
2709. Good afternoon, sir. To
So
Mike
50
Lima Airport via the Pound 2
CG was, I forgot to write this down.
as filed. Squad 33.
Zero fuel weight 32.9.
Consider 2709. We're clear via pound 2 RNAV.
So 32.9 and 56.4.
326.
2709. Rebound sound clear.
Bye-bye.
And block is 8.6. Takeoff is 64.8, landing 60.7. Extra 1.7 on arrival. And they've only given us 100 here, so I'll throw that in. All right. Fuel prediction's good. Secondary doesn't work. All right, so quick takeoff briefing. We are in November 1990 Bravo, parked here at the east ramp, spot 118, which is right here. No MELs or CDLs, so the aircraft status is good. Anti-ice will initially be off, PAX will be on, weather radar on, and we can expect maybe some engine anti-ice and possibly wing anti-ice in the climb once we get airborne. For the taxi out, we are going to, let's see what would be the best way here. Right here. Yeah, it's a pain either way. We don't want to go near the terminal. So we're going to anticipate, there's no ATC on right now, so we're going to taxi south here on the ramp. And then cross runway 19er. And then taxi out Sierra 2, Sierra 3, and Sierra 4. And hold short of runway 10 for an east departure. Okay, in the box, we are correct aircraft with the correct engines, and our cycle's good through March 18. We're BIKF to EGPM with alternate EGQS and flight number 19090 Bravo, cost index 2537,000. Zero fuel weight is 32.9 with a zero fuel weight of 56.4 with 8.6 on board and balanced. Gives us a takeoff weight of 64.9 and a landing weight of 60.7. This shows 60.8. Standard reserves gives us an extra 1.8 on arrival. For the flight plan, we are going to be doing the Oscom 1 Bravo. It's on 10-3 Alpha, effective 14 September 17, RNAV SIL, RNAV 1. After takeoff, Kevlik approach, we'll obtain clearance on taxi out. Loss of RNAV 1, advise ATC. Vectoring may be used when necessary. Non-RNAV aircraft, that's not us. Noise abatement in APD 2, we're not going to do that. Change to standard QNH at T-Air passing last altitude restriction if lower. And transition out will be 7,000, so I need to set that up in here as well. 7. So speed is max 250 below 10 unless otherwise instructed. Warning, step climb Oscar 1 Bravo. Due to interacting with arrival routes, pilots must ensure strict compliance with the climb profile. So we will do that all the way up to 13. So as I set it up and I briefed it earlier, we'll follow all these steps up to 13, and then once we clear this right here, we'll continue on up to 37,000. Initial climb clearance by ATC and follow SID instructions for the altitudes by ATC there. It's got some minimum climb gradients, it's not a problem. Should we lose comms, we're not going to need to follow this because we lose comms, we'll just turn off VATSIM. KEFLAC delivery on 121.0, so we'll pick up the clearance on the way out. So that's the departure, and as you can see, it's in here. Saying max 250 below 10. Let's 250 below 10. Okay, I'm not sure why it's showing that. We'll make sure we maintain 250 below 10,000, and our climb out. QNH is 1001. Distance is 656, an hour and 47 en route, and we've got an hour and 56, but that's block. The flight time, let me find it again. Gotta get used to this. 319. Man, I had it earlier. Okay, well, it's roughly around that. I can't find it now. Blocks an hour and 56. I'll look for it when we get in the air. But that pretty much checks, and we got GPS primary, cruise is 37, Optimus 36.1. The tropopause is all the way down at 29. We're going to go above the trop and see just exactly how well that's modeled if the temperature starts increasing, stuff like that. Fuel prediction, destination 45, alternate 30, and our reserves for today are going to be 1.1, so we got plenty extra on the gas. Performance, well, it says 1.1, but it's actually 1.0, so I don't know who's right, X-plane or the chart, probably the chart. Off of 1.1, flaps 1.9 down, flex to 59, 144.49, 51, 1000 AGL, 1500 AGL for engine out. Fuel prediction as we went over. Secondary, there is no secondary flight plan. Emergency brief will be to climb out via the departure. Men safe in the area. Let me see if I can find, it's probably going to be on one of these approaches. Let's pick one. Men safe in the area is 4000 to the east of KFV and 2100 west. So we'll just climb up no lower than 4 if we have to return. We'll fly back towards the Keflavik VOR and hold at an altitude that will not cause any problems for incoming traffic until we get our checklist done and land. We will be slightly overweight, so we'll either burn or do the engine out, or excuse me, the overweight landing checklist. Other than that, everything will be standard. Terrain will be on the right, weather will be on the left. And that's all I have for the brief. Do it before start. So the cockpit preparation is complete. Gear pins and covers removed. Signs on auto. ADIRS is nav. And fuel quantity, we've got 8560 on board. Takeoff data is set. And the barrel ref is 1001 3 times. Before start is complete. Doors are closed. And we will go ahead, and I think with this airplane I have to disconnect the ground power. Let's just do it. Okay. Beacons on. Doors and windows are closed and locked. Below the line, windows, doors closed, beacons on, thrust lever is idle, and the park and brake is on. It's complete. Let me just double check and make sure there's no ATC. No, certainly not all the way out here. Although I see a couple of aircraft out here. So we got a couple of got a couple of inbounds here. Hope I got the right. I better double check that. We use TIBA over here. It's it's 22.8. I hope I have it. Make sure we get the right event sim CTAF. Let's see. Yeah, 122.8. That's it. All right, so no need for a pushback. We are ready to start.
Clarence delivery. Delta 1353. Delta 1353.
Okay, at least 30. Looks good. And let's start. Well, my mouse is jumpy.
Delta 1353. Halo. Sarge transition time 10,000 feet. Squawk 5741. Clarence Delta 1387. And click for clearance to Tango Juliet Sierra Juliet.
Okay, good start. Give it a little time here to stabilize. Usually that click happens right at 60%, and then it's ready to go for the next start. Starting one.
Delta 2250 is cleared via the Palmer to Palmer transition, then as filed.
Auto altitude reporting. It's way different than the transponder we use. All right. Okay, good start. So there's my flow. No anti-ice required. First officer. Flaps. And I said 33.7. Somewhere around there. Almost 34. We'll just go with 0.9 down. Be done with it. Okay. Status, that's incorrect. All right, after start. Anti-ice is off, ECAM status is checked, pitch trim is 33% set, rudder trim is 0. And after start checklist complete. All right. I'm going to try get my track IR to work here. As usual, I forgot to turn it on before I came in the pit. There it is. We're starting to get a little rain. crap.
And radar vector showing J43.
Now, I don't know
Expect 10,000 and 10 minutes. Departure on 119.8, clock 170.
if it gives me the option to do this, so it does not.
10.9 will see us.
So what we're going to do, a little more cowbell in here. I'm going to flex 50 for the loss of bleed during the takeoff. All right. That's clear, so we're going to make a U-ey and go south. Brake is released. Here we go. 1536. And of course, for some reason, I don't know why this airplane does it, I have got to almost set takeoff power and jump a chalk, and I I don't know how to stop it. I don't know why it does that. All right, let's use our yeah. Looks like he's landing to the north. Maybe he's on, yeah, I think he's on 1-1. Well, this is interesting. I'm going backwards. There we go. Some X-plane stuff. Sneak over here. All right, brake check. I got this fancy thing here. Let's use it. All right, 121.9. This is downloaded scenery from not just some free scenery I got here. It's not too bad. I like to see this. The wind is blowing on the tail, which is forcing the nose to the left. So that's accurate because you feel that. You feel that when you're taxiing around into a wind. This nose will want to blow left right into the wind. Oh, I don't think that guy's going to stop. We better stop. Okay. He just disappears, so that's good. So the runways are 20. Crossing runway 2 on Sierra 2. short here. I can't tell what this guy's doing. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't call that short final, but makes me wonder what the winds are. Let me check VATSIM again. I know this is the preferred runway. 110, 26 gust 37. Sorry boys, I'm going off at 10. Why the hell are these labels on? What the hell? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go around. Alright, how the hell do I get rid of these labels? That's annoying. Alright, let's go across here. He wasn't happy with the approach. I hope that my scenery doesn't have me on the runway. Anymore. This could handle that wind, but not sitting at home with a chair that's rolling around all over your computer room floor and a rudder that doesn't act anything like the real thing. So taking that into account, I'm going to take the runway favoring the winds. Alright, let's do some flight control checks here. First of all, let's get things organized here for the departure. See what that looks like. That will have to work. This is that closed runway. All right, let's bring this one up then. Tell you what, so much easier to do in the real airplane. Okay, we got full up, full down, and neutral. Full left, full right, neutral. Rudder, full left, full right, neutral. She's ready. And let's slow down here because I am going to be heads down. Toronto.
Frontier 1364, give way to southwest out of Renville.
Give way southwest, Frontier flight 13.
Auto brakes max.
Delta 2115, pass behind Frontier Foxtrot.
Behind Frontier Foxtrot, up to 150. Ground out at 860, take the turn off.
Foxtrot, Alpha. Liberty 66 ground, taxi to Bravo Sierra.
Bravo, Sierra, ability.
Okay, should be coming up on Sierra 4. Looks like my friend is going to delay me again. Okay, we are 13,000. We're going to nav it up on departure. Overweight for the return. Squawk is 2200. Overweight landing checklist if we have to come back. Or take off. Flight controls are checked. Flight instruments are checked. Briefing's confirmed. Flap setting, I've got config 1 once, twice, 3 times.
Okay, I'll give a call back.
That's Cat 1, 2, and 3. We're not in Cat 1 conditions. V1, VR, V2 flex. Let's get stopped here before we do that.
Delta 1182, give way to the MD-90, leaving Renville.
144, 149, 151 flex 50. ATC is set, and the ECAM memo is takeoff, wind no blue. Let's see what this guy's doing now. Or takeoff to the line. I don't see him. All right. Departing 10.
UWH 1 Victor, attacks the ground.
Bravo. Shit.
Ground up 1161, we're on 6 for ramp 3. Delta 1161, we're contact for ramp. To the ramp, Delta 1161.
I had better lean forward here. I don't see anybody, so.
Ground Frontier flight 1364, Victor approaching for 5 November.
Here we go.
Pulling around taxi, Victor Foxtrot to your ramp.
Victor Foxtrot.
All right. We're going to call the runway wet, which would be another performance adjustment we'd have to add. I don't see him. But we'll leave the ice on, call it wet till we get airborne.
Give way southwest, Frontier flight 13.
And below the line. Well, brakes are a little warm, but it's still below 300. All right, below the line, takeoff runway is 11 confirmed. Cabin crews advised. TCAS is TARA. Engine mode select is normal, and the packs are on. Looks like he's going to wait. All right, here we go. Takeoff. Stable. Manual flex 50, SRS, auto thrust blue. Can't seem to find the climb. There it is. This jackass is going. Alright. No, he's not. V1. Rotate.
Traffic, 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 traffic.
Positive climb.
Traffic,
Gear up.
traffic, traffic.
Yeah, I hear you.
Traffic,
AP1 nav.
traffic, 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 traffic.
Okay, lever climb. Thrust climb, climb auto thrust white, alt magenta 6000. Normally we've got an ice detector up here that would detect ice, and we're just going to say that it has been detecting the ice, and I'll get all that once I get the flaps up here. Okay, S speed. Flap 0. Okay, I have takeoff climb. Landing gears up, flaps are retracted, and the packs are on. Let's see what the temperature is here. Okay, that's good. And I was going to look at the engine bleed. Anti-ice valves open. All right. Alt magenta for the crossing restriction at Kilo Fox 221. To see what time I took off. Let's call it 52. Wish they had some sort of ACARs in here that would just least log that so I wouldn't have to remember it. Speed out constraint star, climb blue. Now the transition is the transition is 7, so I'm not going to let this thing try and speed up. I will see if it's going to, but I've selected the speed now. Oh, let's see. Let's say we're 10 east. I tell you, I know it's expensive, but I still like this this X Enviro. I know sometimes it's got some cheesy clouds from the side, but you got to keep the frame rates up somehow. Okay, we should start a climb here shortly. And there we go. Thrust climb out magenta.
Our dream is to create the ultimate virtual reality flying
Well,
experience.
we don't want that.
We want you to feel like you're really there as you glide.
Speed out constraint, climb blue.
48, call the ramp Phoenix Unit 3
Yeah, I wonder if something got messed up with my stream here. Says it's live.
Delta 1182, give way to the MD-90 leaving ramp 2. 1182, look up. American 1678, join Victor and taxi to ramp 2.
And I forgot to, man, I forgot to change these for the chatter. Approach 119.3. I don't know what's going on with my stream here.
Delta 1205, you're sending your discussion across Pegasus at or above 4,000, cleared ILS on a 35 right approach.
All right, thrust climb out, and 10 magenta.
3 runners, 9120 to 10 degrees right, expected missile approach.
Setting standard. Okay, anti-ice will be off. Speed out constraint star. Climb blue. This is quite the annoying departure.
Good evening, German Air Force 60 with you at a 10.5, descending to 10,000.
All right, let's go ahead and manage it now. Out constraint.
The altimeter is 3016. 3016. Maintain seatbelt your nose to further left. 250 knots no further left.
Oh. No. That's okay. Let's climb out blue. .300 knots on the climb. There's no reason to shit. Come on. There we go. I'm just tired of the up and down here, making everybody sick.
1435, reduce leader 210, then send maintain 900,000. Turn left heading 360, expected. 9,000, left turn to
37. At or below 13 at KF 224. And we can go ahead and get rid of the lights too. Okay. Thrust, climb, climb. Out blue, 370. The mountains are peeking up through the clouds there. Wonder what the terrain is around here. $55. That's bullshit. That's bull. 76. Let's just change it. 30378. That'll work. Alright, let's see what center we'll use. 2327. Alright, barrel ref standards are set after takeoff, climb complete. EGPM.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
All right. Okay, actual 36.
Taylor 4846, center climate maintain 17,000, we altimeter 3033.
Maintain 17,000, Skywest 4846.
52 was it right? 1552.
JetBlue 1039, contact center with 2547.
2547, JetBlue 1039.
All right.
JetBlue 215, checking on 340.
JetBlue 215, Mr. Roger. Scatter light stop and didn't last as long as 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Get 35 a shot if you can.
Sierra 3536, climb maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, but here's 35 shot.
So that's 50. FIR at 1650. 808 13.
Sierra 3536, contact center 1331.
And 33.
And 3312 update for 35 shot.
Let's see how that jives. Okay, so yeah, we took off 6 minutes late, so roughly 6 minutes late, but that'll change here because I'm there's 30,000. Let's go ahead and manage the speed now. All right, that says 45. I'm showing 33. So little bit behind. Let's check the fuel. That's what I meant to check, so we'll have to check it over one of these points. What are we coming up to here? Oscom was 6-7. At Oscom, estimated fuel on board, actual fuel on board, 6.7. Alright, so that would be a difference of this is planned burn, actual burn. So that would be 0.8 burn. So that would put us at 5.9. 5.9. And this is it's a good burn here. 2.7, so that's 1.4, so 4.9, 4.5. And that's 0.3, so 4.1. Substantially lower. I know why. And let's see, that's 5, so 4.1, so 3.6. 3.5 and 3.3. Yeah, I know why that's going on. That'll change. It's because I've messed with the cost index. We'll just be a little bit late and save some gas. So 3.9, that's only 500 less than planned. And let's see what difference it makes if I go 35. Not that much. Plus we're going into the wind here, so it's not a strong wind, but we want to go faster into the wind. The fact that it's actually planned it at 7.6 is strange. Maybe it's right. It's still getting cooler up here, the trop at 29. And its temperature's still going down, so I don't think that tropopause, I mean, it still could, but it wouldn't go down as much, but not sure if that tropopause is modeled. And 900 to go. $36.1 optimum, $38.9 max. Should be able to be a place where I can put my wind in here. I think I've tried it before. And there's no place to put the temperature. That's the thing. I want to put the temperature. Can't do it. Maybe I need to start putting a fuel bias in here. The flight plan showing a total burn of 4.2. Landing with 4.4. 600 more. All right. Okay, there's 37. Can't put the TCAS below, so we don't have it. Let's see what would happen if I put in a extra fuel factor of 5. Now let's generate. So the fuel burn then would be 4.5 or 4. That's not much. Let's put a fuel factor of 15 in there. Said I need almost 10. That's better. Next fix. A ways away. So top of descent at 17:16 time now. 16:24. So it's 50 minutes from now. So let's come back here at top of the hour, and we'll start setting stuff up. Step away. Top it is. I guess I shouldn't have put descent 1716C. There we go.
American 2180, maintain 30 knots or greater.
All right. Well, I guess I had my YouTube set up for private, so anybody that was trying to watch there, unfortunately we could not, so I'll get this thing figured out once in a while, or once and for all. Anyway, I'm going to take a break here for about 30 minutes and just check back and forth from time to time, see what's going on, make sure there's no ATC online, and come back for the top of descent.
Breaker 3576, contact on air 127.9 and 7.
2797, we'll see you 3576. 215, checking on 340.
Hello, 215, minutes that are under scatter light south, it should last as long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Give 35 a shot if you can. Car 3576, climb and maintain slow, 340 for now.
Back climb at 340 for now, Big Air 3576.
Big Air 3576, contact center 13312 from Ireland.
At 3312, okay, Big Air 3576.
Big Air 3576, contact center 127.997.
2797, we'll see you at 3576. Unit 18, contact center 128.77. 2877, Unit 18.
Under citation 170, Sierra Delta 19, status 905, level 230.
November 170, Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level 270.
I maintain flight level 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22. 3322, Delta 22.
Taylor 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, being altimeter 3033.
Maintain 17,000, SkyWest 4846.
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039. 35 a shot if you can. Regard 35, 56, climb and maintain level 340 for now. Back climb at 340 for now, regard 35, 76.
Breaker 3576, contact center 127.907.
279, we'll see you 35, 76.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22. 3322, Delta 22.
Taylor 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, the altimeter 3033.
Maintain 17,000, SkyWest 4846.
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039. JetBlue 215, checking on 340. JetBlue 215, Mr. Roger, scattered light south, should land on maybe 3-4 minutes. Fair attention. Give 35 a shot if you can. Regard 35, 56, climb and maintain level 340 for now. Back climb at 340 for now, regard 35, 76. Regard 35, 56, contact center 13312 for higher. That's 3312 update, regard 35, 76.
Breaker 3576, contact center 127.907.
2797, we'll see you 3576. Gamma Jet 18, contact center 128.77. 2877, Gamma Jet 18. Center citation 1700, Sierra Delta 197, climb and flight level 230. Number 170, Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level 270. I maintain flight level 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
2288, contact center 133.22.
3322, Delta 2288.
Go with 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, gate altimeter 3033.
Maintain 17,000, SkyWest 4846.
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039. JetBlue 215, checking on 340.
JetBlue 215, Memphis, roger. Scatter light chop, it shouldn't last too long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Give 35 a shot if you can.
Regard 3576, climb and maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, Brigade 3576.
Regard 3576, contact center 13312 for higher.
And 3312, every day, Brigade 3576.
Brickyard 3576, contact center 127.907.
2797, we'll see you at 3576. Gamma Jet 18, contact center 128.77. 2877, Gamma Jet 18.
Center citation 170, Sierra Delta 197, climb and flight level 230.
November 170, Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level 270.
I maintain flight level 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22.
3322, Delta 2288.
Go with 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, gate altimeter 3033.
I maintain 17,000, SkyWest 4846.
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039. JetBlue 215 checking on 340.
JetBlue 215, Memphis, Roger. Scatter light chop, it shouldn't last too long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Give 35 a shot if you can.
Regard 3576, climb and maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, regard 3576.
Regard 3576, contact center 13312 for higher.
And 3312 have a date, regard 3576.
Brickyard 3576, contact center 127.907.
2797, we'll see you 3576.
Cambridge at 18, contact center 128.77.
2877, Gamma at 18.
Center citation 170, Sierra Delta 197, climb and flight level 230.
Number 170, Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level 270.
I maintain flight level 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22.
3322, Delta 2288.
Skywood 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, date altimeter 3033.
I maintain 17,000, Skywest 4846.
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039. JetBlue 215 checking on 340.
JetBlue 215, Memphis, Roger. Scatter light chop, it shouldn't last too long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Give 35 a shot if you can.
Regard 3576, climb and maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, regard 3576.
Regard 3576, contact center 13312 for higher.
And 3312 have a date, regard 3576.
All right, so looks like the weather here, 1620. Yeah, it's not fancy.
Breaker
I'm mainly just
3576, contact center 127.9
recording it just to have record of all the flights. It's so nice to record it with the stream because when you stream it, it records it, converts it, processes it, and uploads it at the same time, so no delay later on.
Gamma Jet 18, contact center 128.77.
2877, Gamma Jet 18.
Okay, so let's see. Man, with those winds, 26 knots,
Center citation
I could get away with 2-4.
climb to flight level 230.
November 170 Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level
Circling
270.
6 would be
I
better.
maintain flight level 270, 170 Sierra Delta.
Let's see. Temperature 5.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
It is 13026. And well, we'll see. Plan is to come in,
Delta 2288,
pick up
contact center
this SS
133.22.
initial approach fix,
3322, Delta 2288.
and we're going to be well above the min safe in the area. 2,500, but look here. See, we're going to be up at 75, so plenty high once we get established outbound. We'll descend down to 2,000, and then
That was 4846.
follow
center
this
climb
Category C
17,000,
for
altimeter
Cat C aircraft
3033.
outbound.
I maintain 17,000, Skywest 4846.
027, and then once established inbound at 4.6. We'll descend down. And I'm thinking about just taking it down to circling minimums. I think
2547, JetBlue 1039.
I think I can go down to 930. It says circling north of runway 624. So I can come in here and just break off the approach right about here, start a circle, and enter a left downwind for runway 6. Sorry.
Level 215, minutes and Roger. Scatter light chop, it shouldn't last long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so need to be 24.
Give 35 a shot if you can.
Regard 3576, climb and maintain flight level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, Brigade 3576.
Yeah, the winds are out of this direction here, so
Regard
probably
3576,
break off the
contact
approach
on
here and then
1312
circle
for
around
Hunter.
to the left. Up
And
north
3312,
and
okay,
land.
Brigade
I
3576.
can go down to 930 if I do that, so that's the plan. So we'll set actually we'll set 980 for CDFA. That's right, this is decision height. We should have the feature for decision altitude.
Breaker 3576, contact
It's
center
basically
127.907.
850, so let's call it 900.
2797, we'll see you at 3576.
Gamma
That's
Jet 18,
a little
contact center
breezy,
128.77.
2877, Gamma Jet 18.
but the runway's short, so I'm going to go with full flaps with a nice headwind. Our runway's only like, it's only 4,400 feet, so so we'll be circling to the north here and touching down, and then making a left and just taxiing straight into the main apron there. If we can't make
Center
the turn,
citation
we'll just do a
172,
U-turn.
Sierra Delta 197, climb and flight level 230.
November 170 Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level 270.
Short
I
runway.
maintain flight level 270,
All
170 Sierra
brakes
Delta.
medium. this real quick, just double check everything.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
So localizer frequency will be 110.5 is an asterisk there. Let's see what they got on this approach. I've never been into this field before. Oh, I think it's because it's an offset localizer. It's offset from the runway center line. Right now it says 108.10, but it's going to be 110.
2288, contact center
1.15 and inbound at 243.
3322, Delta 2288.
There it is. Said we'll
That was 4846.
over this fix, initial approach fix at 75.
I maintain 17,000 for Guy West 4846.
And then left turn outbound, descending to 2,000.
JetBlue 1039,
lower
contact
than.
center 125.47.
2547.
Once established inbound, it's going to be, oh my. It's a descent angle of 4 degrees, but I'm not too worried about that because we're going to circle around and land runway 6. So definitely want flaps full for this landing. And as I said, the barrel will be set for 900 feet AGL, radio altitude of 900. It's a decision height, and I said we'll circle to the north. And I am going to go ahead and go flaps full on the at the final approach fix because it is steep, pretty steep descent angle.
Give 35 a shot if you
I
can.
don't think I can hold it.
Your car 3576, climb and maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, Picard 3576.
Top of descent at 40 miles. Let's see, so we descend down to 900, airport's 81, runways 15, wind safe area is 2,500, published mist, it's climb on a track at 243, but that is for the left turn on a 243 to 1,500 and then a climbing left turn, but we're going to be circling runway 6. So if we do have to go mist at that point, we'll make a left turn back towards the field, back towards the
Breaker 3576, contact center 127.97.
SS1.
2797, we'll see you at 3576.
And proceed outbound and fly the approach again. And we can also hold right over the field there.
Cayman 18, contact center
128.77. So that's more likely what we'll do. Just left turn. Proceed direct to SS and make the entry into the hold. I don't suspect we're going to have any kind of weather down there. It's good enough to get in. But inbound course is 034, outbound's 214, very close anyhow. And you can see greater than 2,000. So that's the plan. With a left turn off.
Center citation 170.
Medium brakes, full reverse, left turn off, and taxi in the park.
Number 170, Sierra Delta,
I got some scenery here, so we'll probably be parking at 1.
I maintain final 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
Weather is few at 1400, scattered at 1800, 1005, temperature 5. Good visibility, better than 10 kilometers, but winds are 130 and 26, so we'll see.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
It will not let me change. This is something that will not do, and I'm not sure why. And this is my approach speed. I'm going to make it actually 138. And I should be able to enter this.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22.
3322, Delta 2288.
This point right here. It's not letting me do it. So, I'm not sure why. It wants us to be faster at that point, but that's fine.
That was 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, gate altimeter 3033.
I maintain 17,000 for Guy West 4846.
Set 2.
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039.
Should have temperatures on those fuel tanks as well.
JetBlue 215, checking on 340.
JetBlue 215, Memphis and Roger. Scatter light chop. It shouldn't last too long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Give 35 a shot if you can.
Regard 3576, climb and maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, regard 3576.
Regard 3576, contact center 13312 for higher.
And 3312, have a Dave, regard 3576.
Brickyard 3576, contact center 127.907.
2797, we'll see you at 3576.
Gamma Jet 18, contact center 128.77.
2877, Gamma Jet 18.
Center citation 170, Sierra Delta 197, climb at flight level 230.
November 170, Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain level 270.
I maintain flight level 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22.
3322, Delta 2288.
Skyline 4846, center climb and maintain 17,000, gate altimeter 3033.
I maintain 17,000, SkyWest 4846.
Well,
JetBlue 1039, contact center 125.47.
2547, JetBlue 1039.
nope, that's it right there. I guess the frequency's different.
JetBlue 215, checking on 340.
JetBlue 215, Memphis and Roger. Scatter light chop. It shouldn't last too long, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Okay, thanks. Give 35 a shot if you can.
Regard 3576, climb and maintain level 340 for now.
I climb at 340 for now, regard 3576.
Regard 3576, contact center 13312 for higher.
And 3312, have a Dave, regard 3576.
Whoa! The hell? What the hell is that? I got some sort of HUD in my window now. Well, I'm going to have to just deal with it because I don't know how to get rid of it now. What the hell? That's going to be annoying.
Brickyard 3576, contact center 127.907.
2797, we'll see you 3576.
Shift W. Well, I have no idea how I got that up there, so. It's just gonna have to be up there.
Cambridge at 18, contact center 128.77. 2877, Cambridge at 18.
Center citation 170, Sierra Delta 197, climb to flight level 230.
Level 170, Sierra Delta Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
I maintain flight level 270, 170, Sierra Delta.
Shift. Yeah, this typing in here is a pain.
American 2180, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Delta 2288, contact center 133.22. 3322, Delta 2288.
That's approach. So we should get some different chatter. Six's tower. Let's do 5,000 work. piece of handy information. You got this mountain up here that's 2,500 feet, so you got to be careful of that. We're going to be staying in this area right here. So this would be as low as you could go as long as you're under radar coverage. Unfortunately, we don't have radar coverage, so we're doing this on our own. Ah, that's how I did it. Okay. So there's a shift W in there that's jacking me up here. So it's not a HUD, it's a HUD with whatever. So no more capitals. Southwest at empty, sending to. The other thing to note is we're going to be 60 tons for landing, and I don't have any way to do any kind of performance calculations on here unless you can do landing performance in here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, nothing. I have TopCat. I could probably throw together some quick performance, but no time for that now. I'm going to have to smack it on the runway because I'm not going to be able to play around with letting it float. I do have strong, fairly strong headwind if I circle to land runway 6, so that will help me out a little bit. But to get it on the ground quick. I wonder if this will take the localizer. Just curious. Sure will. All right, mini speed brakes out. So we got 32 miles of track distance, times 3 is 9,000. We're going to be slowing down though, of course. Plus we've got this arc, but still. Let's see how well it does in the descent. I'll get configured early because I want to slow down. Number one, because I've never done this approach before. Number two, we don't do circle to land at my company, so this is first for me. We'll see what the winds are on final. I may, if I got a direct crosswind, I may just land on 2-4. It's not liking that approach frequency though. Maybe Tower will talk to us.
And a 526 Tower, good
There
afternoon,
it is.
wind 350 at 6, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 16 left.
It's the wrong tower, but it's Tower nonetheless. Eyes are in here. See, this should also be showing us a descent path.
453, visual 16 right.
The arrow, but it's
453
not.
Tower, good afternoon, following
Bottom
company
of
6
descent.
miles ahead, wind 340 at 8, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
So we got 6,000 to go. We need 18 miles. Let's just go ahead and get down.
Sky West 1346, exit either high speed, continue via Foxtrot and contact ground 127.5.
Okay, ISCA, we got 150,
Southwest
110,
882, turn left at the next high speed, continue via Delta 5, contact ground 127.5.
Next, high speed, Delta 5 is switching the ground there, south speed. Tower, Princeton 162, visual 16 left.
Peninsula 162 Tower, good afternoon, wind 330 at 5, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land,
Get
16
some
left,
flaps in early.
Hey, 256, traffic exit downfield, runway 22 left, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, American 256.
Again, to 518, number 2, following traffic on the short final, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, again 518.
Tower,
Because I
Zeppelin
don't want that
262,
thing
5 mile
screaming
final,
at me.
22 left.
For the 262 Tower, following inbound traffic,
It's
1
not
mile
very
final, wind
accurate.
250 at 9, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, Zeppelin 262.
Tower Skywest 1346 with you, visual 165.
Sky 1346 Tower, good afternoon. Wind is 330 at 8, runway 16 left,
All right,
clear
I'm
to
making
land.
one announcement.
16 left, clear to land, Skywest 1346.
South 882 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 350 at 10, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 16 right, southwest 882.
All right.
And a 526 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 350 at 6, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 16 left, United 526.
And that shouldn't be down there. That should be right there.
Tower South 453, visual 16 right. South 453 Tower, good afternoon. Following company 6 miles ahead. Wind 340 at 8, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, southwest 453.
SkyWest 1346, exit either high speed, continue via Foxtrot and contact ground 127.5.
Look blue.
27.5, we're off Foxtrot, Skywest 146.
Southwest 882, turn left at the next high speed, continue via Delta 5, contact ground 127.5.
Exit high speed, Delta 5.
Okay, so we'll start down at 4.6. I'm going to get rid of this. Just going to be in my way.
Tower Peninsula 162, visual 165.
Peninsula 162 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 330 at 5, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 16 left, Peninsula 162.
1,000 to go.
256, traffic exit downfield, runway 22 left, you're clear to land. Clear to land, 22 left, American 256.
Speed managed.
2,500.
RA's alive. .130 at 27.
Again, 518, number 2, following traffic on the short final, runway 22 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 22 left, again, 518.
Gear down. Speed out star. Flaps 3. Flaps 4. There she is.
Tower Zeppelin 262, 5 mile final, 22 left. For the 262 Tower, following Embraer traffic, 1 mile final, winds 250 at 9, runway 22 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 22
Okay,
left.
birdie's on. The localizer is offset, so we're actually going to be pointed off to the right. That's okay, because this is where we're going to circle right
Scott
along
1346 Tower, good afternoon. Wind is 330 at 8, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
16 left, clear to land, Skywest 846.
South 882 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 350 at 10, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 16 right, southwest 882.
Lodestar.
And a 526
4
Tower,
degrees.
good afternoon. Wind 350 at 6, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 16 left, United 546. Tower 7453, visual 16 right.
South 453 Tower, good afternoon. Following company 6 miles ahead. Wind 340 at 8, runway 16 right,
All
cleared to
right,
land.
go around altitude
16 right, clear to land,
is.
southwest 453.
We're gonna take it up higher. We're gonna be holding at 5 if we have to go around. Okay, so we can do a landing checklist. Cabin crews advised auto thrust speed, auto brake is medium, ECAM memo is landing only. Runway track is going to be 238
Sky West
initially.
1346, exit either high speed, continue via Foxtrot and contact ground 127.5.
Yeah, I should be able to set that. Okay, coming up on 1,000. Pilot's off. Flight director's off.
100 above. 1,000.
Yeah, I hear you. Pull, motherfucker. Okay.
Southwest 882, turn left at the next high speed.
Yeah, it's
continue
gusty.
via Delta 5, contact
Continue.
ground 127.5.
Next to high speed, Delta 5, switch to ground there. So.
This thing is a mess. I can't see anything on this display.
Peninsula 162,
100 above.
165.
Peninsula 162 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 330 at 5, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear land 16 left, good to 162.
Luckily, we're going to have a headwind when we turn into our base here, so that's going to help us have a nice tight turn. Normally we time this beam, we go out 45 seconds.
left, American 256.
Minus 1 second.
100 above.
1,000 tailwind. Alright, let's keep it in tight here.
Again, to 518, number 2, following traffic on the short final, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, again 518.
Hundred above.
Tower, JetBlue 262, 5 mile final, 22 left.
To the 262 Tower, following inboard traffic, 1 mile final, winds 250 at 9er, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, JetBlue 262.
Minimum.
Continue. That is a small fucking runway. Hang on to your head. This is what's going to be one of those, what they call a firm landing.
Terrain, terrain.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Terrain.
I hear you.
Tower, good afternoon.
Terrain,
Wind
terrain.
330 at 8, runway 16 left.
Terrain, terrain.
Oh dear.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain.
300.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain.
Tower, good afternoon. Wind
Terrain,
350
terrain.
at 10, runway 16
Terrain,
left, clear to
terrain.
50.
Clear to land,
40.
right.
Retard. Reach 10.
For some reason this X-plane has got this airplane all over the place. This is unfortunately X-planes. I don't know, it's their whatever it is, it's their ground friction that's all screwed up. But, unless I broke the gear, let's take a look and see. It doesn't even look like the gear's down. What the hell?
453, visual 16 right.
The gear was
Set
down.
453 traffic, good afternoon. Following company 6 miles ahead, wind 340 at 8, runway 16
I'll be
right,
damned.
cleared to land.
16 right, clear to
I
land.
gotta see an instant replay of this. Let's see, how do we do this? I don't know how to do it.
Sky West 1346, exit east.
Yeah, see, I got 3 green. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I hit the wrong button for the reversers. I need to get rid of that button. I got 2 buttons side by side, and one of them's a gear and one of them's a reverser. And I think I hit the
Southwest 882, turn left at the next high
gear
speed,
button
continue via
instead
Delta
of
5,
reverser.
contact ground 127.5.
Terrain, terrain,
High speed, Delta 5.
terrain, terrain,
Gears down.
400.
terrain, 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 terrain,
And I think I bumped the gear
Terrain,
button just
terrain.
as soon as I...
terrain, terrain,
Visual 16 left.
terrain,
Good
terrain,
afternoon, wind 330
Terrain,
at
terrain.
5, runway 16 left,
200.
cleared to
terrain,
land.
terrain,
Clear to land, 16
terrain,
left.
terrain,
100.
terrain, terrain,
50.
terrain, 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 terrain,
40. Retard. Reach 10.
Yeah, right there. I bumped the gear. I need to get rid of that
Again,
button.
518, number 2, following traffic on the short final, runway 22 left, clear to land.
That was it.
Clear to land, 22
Oh
left,
man,
yeah,
that sucks. I wanted to see if I could make that. Yeah, that's why it started going crazy. So let's go to the end of that. And let's fix that right now. 24 and 26 are actually right beside each other.
Tower Zeppelin 2,
All right,
5 mile
well.
final, 22 left.
Go to 262 tower,
We're
following
gonna
Embraer, traffic
pretend
1
that we
mile,
made it.
250 at 9, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22
let's
left,
see.
Zeppelin 262.
Let's, I think, go to... Oh, it's over here. I think...
Tower Skywest 1346 with you, visual 165.
Sky 1346 tower, good afternoon, wind is 330 at 8, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
16 left, clear to land, Skywest 1346.
I think I have to... What the hell do I have to do here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so... Maybe what I can do is this. We'll try this again. Usually it'll let you start on a on like a final. It's not going to give me that. Oh, that's BIKF. Yeah, I don't want that. I want. EGPM. Customize. C24. Special starts. I don't think it's going to let me do it. I'm trying to get myself back in the air here so I can do this again. don't think it's going to let me do it, unless maybe I can see if it'll put me over there. Actually, I need to do something. Start with engines running. Failures. See what it does. Maybe we're on our feet now.
South 882 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 350 at 10, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 16 right, southwest, 886.
So probably it's going to be the best way to do this. And maybe it didn't fix the gear. No,
And the 526 Tower, good afternoon. Wind 350 at 6, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, the 16
Reload.
left, United 526.
yeah, that sucks, man. And when I first flipped that switch, I was like, why aren't the buckets coming out? And sure enough, I hit the button with the gear. Okay, let's check and see.
Stockholm Whiskey Mike, train left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross street 1 left, then ground point 65, good day. Whiskey Mike, look up.
Rather than trying to start in the air, I'm just going to try and
and then
take
the runway
off.
inspection. Line for weight 31
So I want to see if I can actually get stopped on this runway.
So 3344, turn right, cross through right, contact ground, have a going.
Right, cross through on right ground, that's 3344.
All right.
Number 313 Golf Lima, Tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
3 Golf Lima on the wind 250 at 9er, runway 31 center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff.
Left, 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
Number 3 Golf Lima, contact departure 119.35, have a going.
1935, 3 Golf Lima.
Tower, please helicopter 1, we're going to depart to the northeast.
Police 1, ready to service terminated, squawk VFR, for exchange approved, have a going.
Squawk VFR, talk to you later, please 1.
And let's see. Let's quickly.
Tower Southwest 16 and 92, 317.
So 692, good morning, runway 31 center, clear to land, wind 240 at 9er.
Clear to land, 31 center, Southwest 1692.
The engines are running, so it's not going to let me do that, so I have to put it in here. Fuel on board. Yeah, it's not going to let me put it in because the engines
So 1692, turn right, cross from my turn right, then contact ground. Have a good one.
Turn right, cross 31 right,
61.
then we'll contact ground Southwest 1692, good day, sir.
I think our weight was a little bit less than that. Yeah, I think it was like 6.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 31 center.
671 Whiskey Mike, Midway Tower, descend your discretion, run 31 center, clear to land.
Something like that.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land 31 center Whiskey Mike.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, what was the zero fuel weight? 33.
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110 over my 31 center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110, clear for takeoff.
130.
Runway 31 center, Southwest 810.
It was 56.5, I believe.
Southbound Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left, then ground point 65, good day.
Whiskey Mike, we'll go.
There we go, that's about right. Okay, so...
Southwest 1254, Midway Tower, runway 31 center, line up and wait, give them enough for the runway inspection.
Line up and wait 31 center Southwest 1254.
So, parting 6, insert, and arriving, 2 4.
So 3344, turn right, cross 3 right, contact ground, have a good one.
Right, cross 3 on right, ground, Southwest 3344.
That's 3. There'll be no flex, 22, 32, and 34. 0.9 down, 22, 32, and 34.
Number 313 Golf Lima, Tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
3 Golf Lima, the wind 250 at 9er, runway 31 center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff.
Left, 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
And it'll be Toga, we'll just do runway heading.
Number 3 Golf Lima, contact departure 119.35, have a good one.
1935, 3 Golf Lima.
I don't care if it starts screaming at me here, I just want to get in the air. There's a takeoff config.
In tower, police helicopter 1, we're going to depart to northeast.
Set,
Police 1, radio service terminated, squawk BFR, for exchange approved, have a good one.
Fucking be about
set
to
3.
police 1.
Here we go. This is what I would have to do to get out of here.
Tower Southwest 1692, 31 center.
So 692, good morning, runway 31 center, clear to land, wind 240 at 9er.
Clear to land, 31 center, Southwest 1692.
All right.
So 692, turn right, cross, runway turn right, then contact ground, have a good one.
Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground Southwest 1692.
It's not going. Fucking airplane won't move. I don't know.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 317.
671 Whiskey Mike, Tower, descend your discretion, run 31 center, clear to land.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land 31 center Whiskey Mike.
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110 over my 31 center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110.
Okay, so
Clear for
auto
takeoff.
thrust is just going to
Runway
be
31
off.
center, Southwest 810.
That's associated with the auto thrust. we'll just do this old school.
South 1 Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left, then ground point 65, good day.
Whiskey Mike, Wilco.
Southwest 1254, midway tower, runway 31 center, line up and wait, give them enough for the runway inspection.
Line up and wait, 31 center, Southwest 1254.
Alright, flight directors.
So 3344, turn right, cross through right, contact ground, have a going.
Right, cross through on right, ground.
It's probably not going to be happy unless I throw something in here. 5.
Number 313 Golf Lima, tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
3 Golf Lima, on the wind 250 at 9er, runway 31 center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff.
Left, 220.
Terrain, terrain.
Three Golf Lima.
Yeah,
Terrain, terrain. 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 Terrain, terrain.
Departure 119.3.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain.
I do not know how to...
Terrain, terrain.
Just gonna have to be...
Tower, police helicopter 1, we're going to depart to the northeast.
Police 1, radio service terminated, squawk BFR, free change approved, have a going.
Squawk BFR, talk to you later, police 1.
I really don't think I need these. Honest with you.
Tower, Southwest 16
Alright.
and 92317.
No longer have the gear on the stick.
692, good morning, runway 31 center, clear to land, wind 240 at 9er.
Cleared to land, 31 center,
1,000.
Southwest 1692.
100 above.
So 1692, turn right, cross, runway turn right, then contact.
Minimum.
Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground, Southwest 1692, good day, sir.
Okay.
Minimum.
Tower, 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 317.
671 Whiskey Mike, midway tower, descend your discretion, runway 31 center, clear to land.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land, 317 Whiskey Mike.
Guess we have to go around.
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110, runway 31 center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110, clear for takeoff. Runway 3110 or Southwest 810.
$500.
Southwest Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left, then ground point 65, good day.
Whiskey Mike, Wilco.
Southwest 1254, midway tower, runway 31 center, line up and wait, give them enough for the runway inspection.
Line up and wait, 31 center.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. Retard. 20. 10.
Boom!
So
Retard.
3344, turn right, cross through right, contact ground, have a going.
Right, cross through on right, ground, Southwest 3340.
I think I did this. Going around. Let's get the flaps at 3, gear up. That,
Speed.
that time my
Number 313 Golf
thrust
Lima,
reversers
tower,
did
ready?
not kick in,
We're
and
ready.
I ended up adding power
Golf
instead
Lima,
of
on the way
reverse thrust.
250 at 9er, runway 31 center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff. Left 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
So I think what I'm going to have to do is just go max or medium, because when I tried to put the reversers out, it actually added power. The buckets didn't come out, so I think I'm just pretty much not going to be able to use reverse thrust. So this time we're just going to use the auto brakes and
Police 1, ready to service terminated, squawk
which I should still be able to select max. It's not letting me though, so that's something that's incorrect. Okay, so we got flaps 3. And we'll try this again. Just no reverser this time.
Tower Southwest 1692, 31 Center. So 692, good morning, runway 31 Center, clear to land with 240 Clear to land 31 Center, Southwest 1692.
Okay, gear coming down. This out of there. Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
So 1692, turn right, cross, runway turn right, then contact ground, have a good one. Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground, Southwest 1692, good day, sir.
And let's go flaps full.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 31 Center. 671 Whiskey Mike, Midway Tower, descending discretion, around 31 Center, clear to land. Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land 31 Center Whiskey Mike.
It's really hard to see that. I am going to bring this up. It's very hard to see that. I want to keep it right at the top of VLS if I can. Can they come on automatically when you do a go around?
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110 over my 31 Center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110, clear for takeoff.
100 about.
Runway 31 Center, Southwest 810.
Minimum.
Can you?
$500.
Speed, Whiskey Mike, turn left, runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left, then ground point 65, good day.
That's wrong.
Whiskey Mike, look up.
It doesn't go speed at the top of VLS. Alright.
300. 200.
So no reverser, just heavy brakes.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Got full rudder in.
Southwest 1254, Midway Tower, runway 31 Center.
The brakes are not, it's going to go off.
Runway 31 Center, Southwest 1254.
The brakes are not worth a shit. They must be hot. Let's decline here. So I think, yeah, you got hot brakes, I think, maybe 140. No, it's not too bad.
So 3344, turn right, cross through right, contact ground, have a good one. Right, cross through on right, ground, that's 3344.
Well, I don't know if I can do it now. Let's get rid of that. Give it one more try, but I had full brakes and nothing. It's just like it's like the brakes weren't even there.
Number 313 Golf Lima, Tower, you up ready? We're ready, 313 Golf Lima. 3 Golf Lima, on the wind 250 at 9, runway 31 Center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff. Left, 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
Minimum.
So let's see, what can we do?
With 3 Golf Lima, contact departure 119.35. Have it going.
Think of another way to get these
1935, 3 Golf Lima.
Try, let me get straight level here and now. Try another one.
In tower, police helicopter 1, we're going to depart to the northeast.
Police 1, radio service terminated. Squawk BFR for exchange approved. Have it going.
Squawk BFR, talk to you later, police 1.
Let's see if I can flying in with this guy right here. No, that's him. Okay, that's my
Tower Southwest 16 and 92, 31 Center.
So
This is
672,
my
good morning.
normal.
Runway 31 Center, clear to land with 240 at Hunter.
Cleared to land, 31 Center, Southwest 1692.
That's my normal thrust reversers. I gotta figure something else out. Let's do that. Thrust reverser max. Okay. Last time I tried deploying a thrust reverser, it didn't come out. When I applied power, I started accelerating down the runway. And the button I was using, I don't think was working very well. So this is my last crack at it, and then
So 1692, turn right, cross, come turn right, then contact ground. Have a good one.
Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground, Southwest 1692, good day, sir. Tower 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 31 Center.
1,000.
Tower, descend your discretion, around 31 Center, clear to land.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land, 31 Center, Whiskey Mike.
Hundred above.
it's flaps 3. Spoilers are armed. Let's try.
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110 over my 31 Center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110, clear for takeoff. Runway 31 Center, Southwest 810.
Okay, flaps full.
100 above.
Stockholm Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross
100
left,
above.
ground point 65, good day.
Whiskey Mike, we'll go.
Minimum.
Just trying to keep it right at the top of VLS there.
500.
Southwest 1254, midway tower, runway 31 Center, line up and wait, give a minute for the runway inspection.
Line up and wait, 31 Center, Southwest 1254.
400.
So 3344, turn right, cross
300.
right, contact ground. Have a good one.
Right, cross 31 right, ground, Southwest 3344.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There's reverse. Nope. Come out.
Number 313 Golf Lima, tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
3 Golf Lima,
Fucking
runway
reverse will
250
come
at Hunter,
out.
runway 31 Center,
Well, the auto
settle
brakes
left,
are working this
heading
time, so
220,
holy
clear
cow.
for takeoff.
Left, 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
We blew a tire.
With 3 Golf Lima, contact departure 119.35. Have a going.
1935, 3 Golf Lima.
Let's see if we blew a tire. That's like the third hard landing in a row. Let's see. External. Yeah.
Tower, please helicopter 1, we're going to depart.
I don't know if that's a blown tire or if that's
Police 1, ready to terminate, squawk VFR.
a terrain issue. That looks more like
Squawk
a
VFR, talk to you later, please 1.
something with the terrain. Doesn't look like a blown tire.
Tower Southwest 16 to 9231 Center.
Let's see if it'll still taxi.
So 692, good morning, runway 31 Center, clear to land with 240 Center.
Clear to land 31 Center, Southwest
I think we got
1692.
something jacked up here. Let's see what it's showing in the failures, if anything. And then I gotta call it a night. I don't know if that's gonna work.
So 1692, turn
Yeah,
right,
it
cross,
did.
runway 31
Must have
right,
had
then
some blown
contact ground,
tires.
have a good one.
Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground Southwest 1692. Good day, sir.
Well, that first approach, if I wouldn't have sucked the gear up right over the threshold, I think it would have been okay. But this runway is just treacherous when you're landing on 6. Steep downhill, short runway. It's doable.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike,
Boy,
2500
it's,
with you on the visual for 31 Center.
671 Whiskey Mike, Midway Tower, descend your discretion, run 31 Center, clear to land.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land 31 Center Whiskey Mike.
This is why I enjoy doing this on the computer, because you can't do stuff like that, nor would you want to.
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110, over my 31 Center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110, clear for takeoff. Runway 31 Center, Southwest 810.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to do something with the menu here. It's not going to let me click anything. Let's see, I wonder.
Southbound Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left, then ground point 65, good day.
Whiskey Mike, we'll go.
Southwest 1254, Midway Tower, runway 31 Center, line up and wait, give a minute for the runway inspection.
Line up and wait 31 Center, Southwest 1254.
Okay, did I get my, yeah, I got my cursor back. Okay.
So 3344, turn right, cross 31 right, contact ground, have a good one.
Right, cross 31 right, ground, Southwest 3344.
Let's see if he could tuck me in. Right here.
Number 313 Golf Lima, Tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
3 Golf Lima, on the wind 250 at 900, runway 31 center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff.
Left 220, clear for takeoff.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. Oh, I just had to push me back here. Looks like a better option.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
35, have a good one.
1935, 3 Golf Lima.
Tower, please helicopter 1, we're going to depart to the northeast.
Police 1, radio service terminated, squawk VFR, free change approved, have a good one.
Squawk VFR, talk to you later, please 1.
Tower Southwest 16 to 9231 Center.
So 692, good morning, runway 31 Center, clear to land with 240 at 900. Clear to land.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
So 1692, turn right, cross, I'm with you on right, then contact ground, have a good one. Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground, Southwest 1692, good day, sir.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 3.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land 317.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Hey, quit blinding me with your taxi light. Turn it off.
Let's go inside. What's going on here?
Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110 over my 317 clear
There's
pickup.
something that just ain't right with the ground friction or something. You kind of saw that when he first hooked up. It's
South 1 Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left and ground point 65, good day.
Airplane kind of slid. That is a
Southwest 1254, midway south, my 317 line up from Wake, and then up for the runway inspection.
Line up from Wake to 317.
Oh my goodness. Well, it was actually good to see that it modeled a blown tire.
Right, cross through on right ground, Southwest 3344.
And that is a steep grade.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Number 313 Golf Lima, tower, you up ready? We're ready, 313 Golf Lima. 3 Golf Lima, the wind.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff. Left to 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima. Number 3 Golf Lima, contact departure 119.35, have it going. 1935, 3 Golf Lima.
Tower, police helicopter 1, we're going to depart to the northeast.
Police 1, ready for service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency approved, have it going.
Squawk VFR, talk to you later, police 1.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Clear to land 31 Center, Southwest 1692.
Okay, let's shut this down, then we'll save it here.
Right, then contact ground, have a good one. Turn right, cross 31 right, then we'll contact ground, Southwest 1692, good day, sir.
Problem with this is going to be I can't load up very much weight. You know, it's not really X-plane. I think it wasn't X-plane. It was just, you know, when you start having all these buttons, right? I tried to pop the buckets just as soon as the mains touched the ground,
Tower,
and I hit the wrong button.
Mike, 2500 with you on the visual for 317.
But that was just a bad break.
Tower, descend your discretion, around 317
But
clear to land.
I do have plenty of access on the joystick. I could, let's see if I can change the reverser here. No, I don't think I can because there's no thrust reverser axis. Well, I don't think there is. I may be wrong.
Southwest 810, no delay on the
I'll
road,
be
turn
damned.
right
How
heading
about that?
110 over my 31 center, clear for takeoff.
So,
110, clear for takeoff. Runway 3110 or Southwest 810.
so there's the throttle. Now the buckets are not supposed to come out. Yeah. But if I pull it back, yes,
On Whiskey Mike,
that'll
turn
work.
left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31
So
left,
that's
then ground
good.
0.65, good day.
And then I should just
Whiskey
be
Mike,
able to
local.
roll it back with my finger, and I've got a separate axis now for reversers, and I can put it actually wherever I want. And I don't even have to hit a button. It looks because normally you just pull these up right here. That doesn't.
Southwest 1254 midway tower, runway
anyway,
31 center, line up and wait.
you lift those up,
the
and then
runway
that
inspection.
will allow it to go
Line up
into
and
the
wait,
reverse
31
thrust
center,
range.
Southwest 1254.
But the good thing is now, well, it's a bad thing too, is if I was to bump this in flight, so I have to make sure that I keep it all the way forward.
So 3344, turn right, cross turn right.
Well, no,
ground,
so
have a
when the
going.
thrust is up
Right,
here
cross,
climb, it's not
doing
gonna
right,
it's not
ground,
gonna let that
3340.
axis activate. I've got the reverser all the way back, and of course, if I go back here, then
Number
yeah,
313 Golf Lima, tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
very
3
nice.
Golf Lima,
Okay,
the
so
wind 250 at 9, runway
we'll
31
try that the
center,
next
turn
time.
left.
All right, man. I
heading
got to
220,
I
clear
got to
for
go to bed.
takeoff.
This was
Left,
fun.
220, clear for
I wish-
takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
I wish I wouldn't have raised the gear by accident, but yeah, that's flight simming, I guess. But we'll pick this up the next time. Unfortunately, if you look outside, I'm not going to be able to go very far. I've probably got the fuel that I'm
3 Golf Lima,
going to...
contact departure 119.35, have a going.
I don't think I can
3
go...
Golf Lima.
I don't think I can go any with any more gas. It's just too short of a runway. Man, that does. When you're coming down, now you're supposed to touch on the other side of the displaced threshold.
Tower, police helicopter 1, we're going to depart to the northeast.
Let's see what this looks
Police
like.
1, radio service terminated, squawk VFR, for exchange approved, have a going.
Squawk BFR, talk to you later, police 1.
Yeah, that is short. This is about the height you are, but you don't. You're seeing that. That's the picture you see when you touch down. So I'm not that high off the ground right now. All right, shutting down. I'll pick this up. Probably not. I won't be doing this again till maybe when I get back from the USA.
Tower
around
Southwest
the,
16 and 92, 31 center.
10th or 11th.
So
So
692, good morning,
we'll be here in Shetland for a little while doing nothing.
Clear to land,
So
31
thanks
center,
for
Southwest
watching, and I'll
1692.
try to do a better stream the next time. When I first started, I had it on private so nobody could see it, and then that's why none of the chats were coming through. So I got that fixed. So hopefully it'll work out better the next time. But I'm going to go ahead and shut down.
So 1692, turn right, cross from my turn right, then contact ground, have a good one.
Turn right, cross 31 right, and then we'll contact ground Southwest 1692. Good day, sir.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike's 2500 with you on the visual for 31 center.
671 Whiskey Mike, midway tower, descend your discretion, run 31 center, clear to land.
Okay, descend our discretion and clear to land 31 center Whiskey Mike. Southwest 810, no delay on the roll, turn right heading 110 over my 31 center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 110, clear for takeoff. Runway 31 center, Southwest 810.
Falcon Whiskey Mike, turn left on runway 4 left if you got it. Cross 31 left, then ground point 65, good day. Whiskey Mike, Wilco.
Let's see, back inside. Okay, boost going. Let's get some ground power here.
Southwest 1254, midway tower, runway 31 center, line up and wait, give a minute for the runway inspection.
Line up and wait, 31 center, Southwest 1254.
Let's see, what,
So 3344, turn right, cross through on right, contact ground, have a good one.
Right, cross through on right, ground, Southwest 3344.
Number 313 Golf Lima, tower, you up ready?
We're ready, 313 Golf Lima.
3 Golf Lima, the wind 250 at 9er, runway 31 center, turn left, heading 220, clear for takeoff.
Left, 220, clear for takeoff, 3 Golf Lima.
Guy is talking too much.